What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You know who it is, your boy Mal Lewis, and this is AML Films, and we out there. But hey, look who I ran into, guys. I ran into the lovely lady herself, Dani. How you doing, Dani?
I'm alright. I mean, I've been better. It's my birthday today.
Happy birthday, Dani.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Damn, it sucks that you spending your birthday out here in Kensington, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely probably one of the worst birthdays, if not the worst, that I've ever had so far.
Oh, I'm so sorry. When you had a regular birthday, what was your birthday like?
Celebrate it with friends. You know, be around people that actually care. I made a point to, like, you know, make it known that they care about me on that day. So it's definitely different being around a bunch of people, being alone at the same time. Yeah.
And you know, winter time is approaching. What are you gonna do when it start getting vicious out there, Dani?
I'm trying to figure that out. Like last winter, I had a place to stay. This winter, I'm on the streets. It's freezing. I mean, it's cold during the day, but at night, it's absolutely freezing. If you fall asleep, you wake up like 10 times even more cold. I just try and stay on my feet because the more I move, like the more I warm up a little bit. A lot of us, you know, we have fires going at the park or on the street or wherever, really, just to stay warm. But that only, you know, works so much. Even then, it's still pretty cold out. Like last night, they were giving out Thanksgiving platters, and I think I mean, I've never had food poisoning before, but I think one gave me food poisoning because I was very sick all night, and it wasn't like a withdrawal sick. So that sucked, and then on top of that, it was freezing cold. Luckily, I had someone helping me out most of the night, but then I was by myself, and yeah, and I just thinking, like, what the hell am I gonna do, because, you know, winter is definitely here, and you know, the cops are kicking people out of the park, or out of, you know, any of the popular spots where people hang out, so it's kind of hard to, like, even, you know, team up with people just to, you know, stay okay and, like, warm. So, yeah.
It's the Damon train passing, you know how it goes. And I see people out there in this vicious cold in the streets, and I'm like, and that goes to tell you how powerful these drugs are, because people, no matter what, the risk, they're still out there.
Yep.
And that just tells me that this is a disease, because I don't think anyone in their right mind would want to be on that vicious cold 24 hours, let alone I just went outside, you know, with a jacket, everything, and I was still cold. So when you guys who are out there, when y'all use the dope, do it like keep you guys warm?
Yeah, so like me personally, I mean, I use dope and powder, cocaine.
Speedball?
Yeah. And so that'll like warm me up for a little, or at least help me sleep for a little bit, but lately I've been struggling a lot, so the second I, you know, do my, you know, shot, I have to go right back to trying to make money, so I can't really sleep. So I'm exhausted, out in the cold, you know, trying to do the best I can to make money. And, you know, since it's freezing out, I have like 7 jackets on, and because of that, and I have short hair now, so it's kind of like I do dates for money, and I don't really, it's hard to get picked up when you're not, like, you know, dressed nicely and looking girly. So it's like either, okay, freeze and make money, or, you know, still basically freeze. And yeah, not look the greatest because I have like 7 bulky jackets on.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's tough.
yeah.
And you say it's because of the way how you dress, your appearance, you think that is?
Yeah, like when people like look at me at a glance, they, you know, keep it going. Usually if I can talk to somebody,
Yeah.
then they'll pick me up because once they like get to know me or like I guess like really take a look at me, they notice like, oh, okay, like she's not a boy, she's not, you know, whatever they're thinking. But yeah, it's definitely been really, really tough.
I can't imagine. Have you had any bad dating experience recently?
Yeah, I have.
Let this train pass and you give us a little backstory, all right? Sorry guys, some people like the train, it adds to the environment, but I think it's disturbing because what you're saying is important, so I want people to hear it. Now we got a car horn going off. That's annoying. We gotta wait till that stop. Okay, continue, Dani. What has been your worst dating experience recently?
So, I mean, I've had people not pay, but I kind of just, or I've had bad gut feelings, but I go with it because I'm desperate at this point. And it's like, okay, I can warm up for a little bit at least. But, you know, the worst one was this one guy, you know, he seemed like a sweetheart. Everything was cool. We actually hung out a couple times. You know, there's been times where, like, he would have to, like, pay me later and actually kept his word, so I kept seeing him. But he also does heroin and cocaine, and the cocaine makes him skits and get paranoid, basically. And he thought that I was having people follow him, so yesterday he punched me in my face. Which, I mean, if that's like the worst, I guess I'm kind of grateful, but at the same time, it's like I shouldn't have to deal with that.
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Yeah,
such a coward. He's a coward for putting his hands on a woman. And you're vulnerable right now. Did you report this to anybody?
No, I just kept it pushing.
And that's majority of the girls out here, when they get assaulted, they don't tell nobody because of fear. Is that why, fear?
Well, yeah, like there's really, like, what am I gonna do? Like I could, you know, tell someone and it become more of an issue and, you know, have more confrontation. I don't like that type of attention. It makes me very uncomfortable. I could report it to the cops, which obviously that would backfire really bad on me. And also I, you know, yeah, I really can't give my name to the cops, so if I want to stay free.
Right.
So
so before we get into your video, so you can read so you can reply back to some of your supporters, what was the reaction? Okay, since your video dropped, have anyone stopped you in the streets or anything?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple people that I actually know that like posted it on Facebook, and I kind of didn't want people in my hometown to see just because they can be very judgmental. Kind of been like that my whole life there. So yeah, I talked to her about it and she was like laughing, was like, oh, I saw your video. Well, didn't really say much. And then a random couple from Pottstown, which is like near my hometown, said that they saw me on YouTube.
So I just want you to, you know, read some of your comments on your video. You know, just read like 4, just go through it. If you see anyone that's hateful, just keep on going, okay?
Right.
The love always outweighs the hate. So, you know, you can give the person name and read a message and then you say something, you know, back to her.
All right. The first one is Dakota. It says, Dani is a very lovely, kind, and well-spoken young lady who deserves a much better life than the drudgery she is living now. Thank you. I really appreciate that. The next one is Elise. This girl was there for me when a few years back, I was on dialysis, and she was the only person that came to visit me. And she said, I know Dani. Dani, this broke my heart. I'm literally crying with you. Please get in touch with me if you ever need anything. Please stay safe.
That's love.
Thank you. I appreciate it, knowing that, like, people still care.
You're not alone, Dani. Whenever you're ready for help, girl, we're here to ride this out with you. Yeah, you can read like 2 more, and then we're done.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna pick a random one. Says, okay, I'll read this one. This is Stephanie. It says, Dani, please, sweet girl, I think you are a beautiful soul and you deserve a better life. You have your whole world at your feet. Take advantage of it. Time passes by so fast. I've been where you are. You can do this. Come on, dear friend. Make the break and leave the hole. Bless you, and sending love and hugs. I appreciate that. Thanks for taking the time to comment. Yeah, it's, time definitely does fly. Past, to over 10 years. It feels like just yesterday I was 19, you know, just really getting into, you know, everything. But, yeah, I've done it before. I know I can do it again. It's just a matter of putting in the work.
Absolutely. So you read one more, and then that's it, Dani. You're doing great. It's a lot, right?
Yeah, I'm really surprised how many comments there are.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that care about you. Because, you know, we have a huge community of people like us.
I'm going to do a shout out to 3 people.
Sure.
Katie, Shitler, and Patty. You all know who you are. They all 3 of them commented. They all were, you know, a part of my life at one point, and are people that I was very close to, and, you know, they're people that will always be there for me, and I appreciate that you guys took the time to watch the video and comment, and that you guys are still there for me even through my bullshit. Yeah.
Okay, great, Dani. That's cool. So guys, there you have it. You know, that was a little quick update with the lovely Dani. You know, we pray that she continue to fight this demon that's attacking so many people out here. Dani, through this whole process, where are your family?
Well,
Damon Train.
One sec. So right now my mom is still in Gilbertsville, working 2 jobs, doing her thing. We used to talk every day. We haven't been lately. I talked to her today for the first time because I really miss her.
How was the conversation like when you spoke to your mom on your birthday?
It was very short. She was at work, and I'm not supposed to call her job anymore. So, yeah. So I didn't really get to talk to her very long, but
Okay.
I know she misses me, and I hope she knows that I miss her too. Besides that, you know, I don't really. I mean, my family's pretty small.
Okay. So do you have any friends or family that's going to give you support when you are ready to get clean? Do you have people in your corner to help you through this process?
Yeah, I think my whole family, like, you know, some of them, I think they just don't really know how to handle it because, like, there's, like, functional alcoholics in my family, but besides that, like, me and my cousin are the only, like, full-blown heroin addicts. I don't think they really know how to handle it. It's not really something they dealt with in their generation, but so they don't know if they should be mad mad or, you know, like cut me off or whatever, but they make it known, you know, no matter what, that they love and care about me. They just don't want me doing what I'm doing.
Absolutely not. They don't want you killing yourself every day, you know. So we about to wrap things up. So Dani, what do you think is the biggest struggle for you as far as getting clean? What needs to be done to help Dani get clean? A car, an apartment, $1 million? What do you think it's gonna take?
See, my thing is like when I was clean before, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be happy, or I'm gonna do that and accomplish this and I'll be happy. And I accomplished all these things and I was still miserable inside. And I think I need to learn to love myself. Or I just feel like even though like I get like, should I wait?
Yeah, because that's annoying.
Yeah.
Continue, girl.
Even though, you know, I'll have people say they care and stuff like that, when I'm around like a big group of people, I feel like I'm bothering them, or I feel like I'm being annoying, or I just feel like I'm not good enough, and that really holds me back. Cause I've been miserable while being sober before, and like I know you can't be happy 24/7. You know, it's not realistic. And that's something I need to remember. Like I'm always chasing happiness when I should be chasing peace of mind. But yeah, it's just that's honestly what holds me back, is that I just feel alone all the time, and I feel like I no matter what, I'm just not like good enough to my own to other people's standards or even my own. So even though like I'll feel judged by others, I think I'm the one that judges myself the most. And even out here, like when people say things to me, like it hurts, and it definitely takes a toll and holds me back. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. A lot of us suffer from the same thing as you: depression, right?
Yeah.
Loneliness, boredom. All these things leads to triggers, being pulled, and pain. You know, so many things that leads to this lifestyle, and anyone can fall victim to this. Now, they're lacing weed with fentanyl. If you ain't getting your weed from the dispensary, hey, you don't know what you're smoking now, because I heard a couple stories in Kensington of people who smoke weed and they start freaking out. And, you know, so we have to be on the lookout. Bolo, be on the lookout. So, you know, but we're in this together, God. We got to keep on raising awareness. Society is so fake that the truth hurts people nowadays. That's the problem. And what we're doing is spreading the truth to help the younger generation. Because what we're looking at, I say this all the time, this is a bad picture of the future if we don't educate the kids. Because they happen to us. We got affected by drugs. You know, some way or another, by friends, by, you know, parents, or accidents, we got involved with drugs. So guys, it's time for us to wrap up the interview. I'm going to stay in touch with the lovely Dani. You know, Dani, we're here for you. You always have the family with the AML. We got your back, and I wish you have a blessed. So what are you going to do now? Today is your birthday. What are you going to do today?
So far, the only thing I have planned is I'm supposed to meet somebody at 5 o'clock. This person's like the biggest sweetheart, but like he doesn't speak a word of English, so it's kind of hard to hang out because we can't really have a conversation. We just, you know, I don't know. He always looks out for me and like.
Right. Sweet guy.
Yeah, he's a good person.
Sweet
you know,
guy.
he's there to help anybody, and he helps me out every single day, and I don't know why, because we can't even hold a conversation together.
Hey, sometimes it's all about the vibes, right?
Yeah.
So now, last question would be, you know, Christmas and Thanksgiving, New Year's, all these wonderful holidays is coming up. So are you going to continue 2021? Are you going to continue to 2022 still doing the same old thing?
I mean, I guess we'll see. I know for the holidays, like, every year my family gets upset that they don't get to see me. They get mad that I don't show up, and it's not that like I don't want to show up, it's that I don't want them to see me like this. This year, like, my aunt passed away, so
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't know what they're doing for the holidays.
If I can get clean for you, Dani, I would do it, girl, because I want you to be out there living your best life. You know, I would sacrifice to be clean for you if I could do it, you know, because I think you deserve better. So guys, thank you so much for your time again. Thank you, Dani, for, you know, this little update, and we'll continue to be here for you. And AML Films, season greetings to the whole family. You guys enjoy your holidays, and until next time, remember, don't be bitter, be better. And AML Films, and we out there. Peace out.